How are you? Well, in this video, in this documentary, I wanna translate. I wanna transfer my conscience into this video because I had to talk about my my last book, The Dragonfly Wings Fly Again, Codex Aghartianus, and that's a very revolutionary book. Well, I've been working very hard in this field of writing. Literary, literature or something like that for 3 years. I'm working very hard here at South America, and all my speech, all my narrative speech is been changing through the time, and all the information that I had to receive has come to me at last. So this book, The Dragonfly Wings Fly Again, is very revolutionary in all the meanings of the word. Well, I had another revolutionary book. It's called the Codex Nexus 6.0. I published it one day before the Paris attacks in 2015. But this book that I already done is a very subtle way, in a very deep and subtle way at the same time. Well, I'm not comfortable with this vision. Maybe here, but there's no enough light here. Well, I'm not in Europe. I'm not North America. I'm not at developed countries. I'm at South America, and here there are some business that doesn't work very well at all. The energy staffs are very expensive. People work very hard all these lives, and they pay not enough to live. It's very injustice here at South America. I feel very deep inside of me Che Guevara, and why he did what he did is logical, you know. But in these times, the revolution must be keep other ways, and my words are my weapons. So this book, the Dragonfly Wings Fly Again, Codex Aghartianus, is very important for me because it's very personal book. I didn't write it in a very sophisticated way or in a very delicate way. I've been very raw in my language, in my narrative. But I think that I have a very love meaning between lines. You can read between lines. There's love because I think I'm sure that love is the most powerful energy in all the whole universe. So this book, I was trying to not to be very confused and have many arguments to transfer to you. First of all, is that we all are slaves. We all are giving our energy to the system, to the New World Order, through all this external electronic chemistry that is called human cloning. You know, we all are have been cloned in one time in our lives. I'm talking about developed countries and underdeveloped countries. They are the same. It's the same. We we have clones. I don't know how many clones there are now in all the whole planet, but this is a politics that all the governments have very concerned with our energy and our ideas and our money and our joy and our happiness. So my speech is complete. It's a full circle. I've been investigating. I've been trying to deep underground in many many I don't know the word. Sometimes it's difficult to transfer it in English into English. In many areas of what it happened to me is personal. It's a personal experience. But when I was going investigating, I realized that is all the people is involved in this stuff, in this business. Everybody of us have been cloned. Okay, they do clones of us. They make clones. It's very easy for them. They take our blood or our skin, a very little piece of skin or blood, and they can do an entire clone. So in 3 months or 5 months, you have a clone in adult age. Second, the governments know about this. They make all these clones at underground laboratories, at underground bases, all around. I know in Spain, into Spain, at better out and NATO military base, underground base, they clone humans there. At Barcelona, at Madrid, at Sevilla, Granada, at Bilbao. I know at Moscow. I've been at Moscow. I know at Paris. I know at London. There are 2 or 3 main underground bases that they clone humans. At the USA, there are hundreds of underground bases. It's the most undergrounded country in the world. But they make these clones. They stimulate us to believe that we have another life, that we live a parallel life into Matrix or 5 dimension or something like that. That's all is false. They transfer our conscience into in REM state into our clones, all our conscience of our original being, into these clones. And in this state, they torture our clones, they steal our ideas, they torture us, and they control our minds and our feelings and our soul, you know. So when you wake up, you are fucked. you, you don't have any chance to understand what's happening with you. When you wake up and you run with your business in your head into the streets and you look into the eyes of other people, these people had been with you in these clones zones and had participated into this party of the Illuminati and the reptilians to torture you. So the show is complete. You are part. We are our own actors of our own life. It's a very subtle way that they did so many thousands of years ago, and now they are sophisticating with these electronical devices into these clones. They can record our mind into a mountain chair, and they can put it into a chip into into the clone head. So it's you, but in a very limited time, you know, because we are many things. It's a kind of stuff of memory, on erase memory or replace memory. They do it with TV, they do it with Facebook. If you watch some kind of GIFs or some kind of lights, they erase your memories, or they can transfer or program in your memory. Many people have been chipped, and all this is very linked with Montauk project and Philadelphia experiment. And Philadelphia experiment Montauk project is related with Mars, is related with Maldek that blows up in our solar system. There had been a war between Nordics and reptilians, and the Nordics won the war, but the reptilians blow up this planet, Maldek. Is related with Diego Garcia Island in the Pacific. There is a no gravity field, and they have many places in this planet for this business. Is related with Atlantis and with Lemuria, and is related with ourselves. We can make a Merkaba field with our compassion, our natural energy, our natural love, or they can build our Merkaba fields, force fields, with artificial intelligence or artificial technologies. Artificial intelligence is not new in this planet. It happened before at Atlantis and at Lemuria. There have been organic robots as already they do, and they are trying to repeat the show. So don't repeat the show, please. Please communicate with us through this field or through reading my book, and we can open a new window. I've opened a window to a new world. I know, I'm sure. So thank you very much to watch this video. The resistance goes on 2016.